Hey guys, Logan here, and today is the day that I will start off my Steven Spielberg series of movie reviews leading up to Ready Player One, which comes out on March of this year. And the first film that I will be doing a movie review to start my Steven Spielberg series of reviews is going to be for a movie that I recently watched last night on Netflix, which is Jaws, which came out in 1975, a film about 3 years before Star Wars A New Hope came out. And it's about a local sheriff, a marine biologist, and an old seafarer team up to hunt down a great white shark wreaking havoc in a beach resort. Now, before I start this review, I want to let you guys know that this was my first time ever watching Jaws. This film came out in like a few decades before I was even born, and so I heard a lot of people talking about Jaws and how awesome it was and how it was one of the best classic films of all time, one of the most classic films of all time and all that stuff, and I didn't get a chance to watch it until yesterday. And what did I think of it? Well, let's get right into that. Now, if you guys already watched this film multiple times before, you would know that before there was Star Wars A New Hope, directed by George Lucas, there was Jaws by Steven Spielberg, George Lucas's buddy, by the way. And after watching this, I thought this film was very well directed. This was one of the most well-directed films I think I've ever laid my eyes on. Ever. Like, I'm not really exaggerating. This film was a masterpiece. It's a classic film that has never gone very old, even for people who had not watched it before till now. It's a film that really stood the test of time for a lot of people who have seen this movie before, back in the mid-70s. And it's the one shark film, much more of like a horror suspense thriller film that didn't really fail at every level. A few actors and actresses, particularly Roy Scheider as Martin Brody, Richard Dreyfuss as Matt Hooper, Robert Shaw as Quint, and everybody else did a very good job, or I should say great job, particularly Roy Scheider. He was fantastic. He plays the one character that you actually like to root for and want to root for, and wanted to see him get the job done, and just try to get the shark out before it takes out every single person out on the beach or on the water, particularly. Like, this film made you care for characters like Roy Scheider's character, Martin Brody, and that's very compelling. I just really bought into Rob Schneider's character that he plays. I really bought into him, and that's all credit to the writers and everybody else behind the production for this film. And the acting as well was very solid. Not a single actor or actress I could find that made you go like, yeah, that person is really overacting, or this person is not acting very well. No, it's not like that at all. This film was very well acted, with a lot of very well acted actors and actresses, so it was very pleasing to see. And the directing, let's talk about it. Steven Spielberg directed this film so well. I might have mentioned that earlier before, but I just might want to say it again because the directing was very good. Steven Spielberg knows how to direct films like this to a degree that is just very rare for most directors, especially in modern eras of directors like Christopher Nolan or James Cameron, who I'm a huge fan of, and any other directors across like any film industry. And this film was like the one shark film that has really, like I said earlier in this review, stood the test of time and really did everything that it wanted to do and has exceeded them to a higher level. And unlike most shark films that have came out recently in the past few years, or the past I would say, decade or so. And even though I like The Shallows, there was something about it that really kind of made me go like, it could have been better, but I couldn't really put my finger on what it really is. With this film, I have absolutely zero issues with this film. This film was very well directed, very well written, and very well acted, and overall, just a very well made movie. This film was absolutely fantastic on everything it has done, and just exceeded them, and it was just like, wow, I just watched this movie for the very first time, and I absolutely freaking loved it. I really couldn't believe how much this film worked for me. Like the suspense, I forgot to talk about the suspense. The suspense was very real, as well as John Williams' score. Overall, if I really have to describe this film in just one sentence, or just one paragraph rather, I would say that Jaws, unlike most shark films, it did everything, like I said before, that it needed to do, and did all those good elements that it had and made them better. And that's very rare, especially in shark films that have been released in theaters. And everything about this film, in my opinion, worked. I'm going to give Jaws, undoubtedly, a Platinum Medal of Honor. So anyway, guys, that is my review for Jaws, that came out in 1975, directed by Steven Spielberg. Now, my next review in my Steven Spielberg series is going to be for Saving Private Ryan, which stars Tom Hanks. I'm going to be watching that film for the very first time, like I did with Jaws. So I'm going to see how I feel about Saving Private Ryan, because I heard that it was one of the best war movies of all time. And I will see if they are right about that, because with Tom Hanks in a war film, come on, you know I'm gonna watch it. So be on the lookout for my review for Saving Private Ryan next week from today. So anyway, guys, that's about it. If you guys enjoyed my review for Jaws, please click the like button. And if you have already watched Jaws, comment down below to let me know what you think of it. Did you like it? Did you thought it was okay? Or did you not like it? And let me know in the comments section below, what is your favorite shark film? Or, more importantly, what is your favorite Steven Spielberg film? And if you enjoyed what you've seen here and you want to see future videos from me, please click the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so that you never miss a video. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great week, Battle Squad, and as always, fight the good fight. Peace!